Alright, lovely stuff. So this is my first video for a while. Today, I'm on my way to my local membership water down in Surrey. I'll run the spiel. It's cloudy, it's trying to rain. It's not rained yet, but it's trying to rain. I'm about to arrive. It is 2:30 on Friday. Now we'll see what's what. Could be stacked, could be empty. Weather may have put some people off. I don't know, we'll see. You stay in the seat, stay in the car. I'll be back momentarily with an update. Okay, so the down low is as follows. Lake is empty, basically. Someone in 1 and 2. But it seems the weather's put a lot of people off. So I've basically got a pick of everything else. Going over to swim 4. Fishing the usual spots, I reckon.
How are you doing, buddy? All right? Any luck? Nothing? Oh, fair enough. Well, best of luck then. Okay, here we are. Home for the next 24 hours. Bivvy is up. So, I'm not doing anything different in my technique today. Andy said there was a few out during the week along this ridge. That's where I'm gonna go. One to the left-hand side up here, one in the middle, and then one tucked up on this corner. Now, all the times I've caught it before, they have all been along this side here. Now, I normally put my rods where the camera is. I'm gonna have to make do with my rods being a little bit to the left. Let's get me bobs on.
We've been fishing this lake for a little over 4 years now, and over that time we've realised it's such a hard lake to crack. Between us we've caught a handful of fish ranging from 13 pounds to Liam currently holding the record of one just over 30. These fish are extremely skittish to large patches of bait and obvious rigs, which means we need to take a more subtle approach to trying to fool one into taking a bait.
Right, so final rod. This one's going on the corner of the island. And then yeah, once I've done that, I'm gonna have a quick tidy up, sit down, have a drink.
So with the rods out and the rig set, I settled into the evening in the hope that what I'd succeeded on before was going to pay off this time.
It is approximately 13 minutes past 10 and I've not had any beps really, at least no forward pulls, just a couple of little backdrops. And that's about the extent of it really, so yeah, we'll see how the evening goes. I think the guy in 1 caught one about maybe an hour ago. There's a lot of commotion over there.
As the morning came, the lake remained quiet for the majority. Only one fish was caught last night, a 28-pound common from swim 1.
Porridge for breakfast.
With most of the fish being caught in the early morning or the early evening on this lake, I knew that my chances of catching were slowly diminishing.
Well, good morning. It was a quiet night, not even a knock, but I expect that from this lake, to be fair. I'm only hanging around until maybe about 3-4 o'clock, so I'll redo my rods, get them back out on the spots again. I know the spots work, so it's not that. And yeah, look, we'll see if one can come during the day, but tough old lake this.
I've gone for a slightly different approach for these, because I think my the pop-ups are too buoyant and it's putting fish off. We're so used to using wafters and that kind of stuff here, and normally my boilies have been sitting in goo for the last couple of months, so they've soaked it up and they're now effectively turned into wafters, but that's not happened yet. So slightly different approach. See if this can make a difference. That was really weird. I think I nearly just caught pike. I did. The bait's got teeth marks on it.
The lake remained quiet for the entire day. There wasn't a single fish caught across the complex. With my session now coming to a close, I knew that the imminent blank was fast approaching.
Okay, so it's coming to the end of my session now. It's nearly 5 o'clock and I'm going to start packing up. I'll leave the rods out to the last minute. As always, it's just ritual. Watch this space. I'll be back. I'll be back down next weekend, so hopefully when I'm next down here we'll have a fish on the bank, but we'll see.
We've been fishing this lake long enough now to realise that ending a session on a blank is totally normal. Fishing a lake that's this pressured, where the fish are so skittish, makes for very, very tough fishing. But that's half the challenge and the reason we keep coming back. Less than a week later, I was back. This time on a slightly different stretch of the lake to try my chances again.
Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, it's only been less than a week since I was last down here. So I thought I'd come down midweek and try and get myself a slightly better spot. Yeah, the lake's quite busy for a weekday. There's lots of day anglers. But yeah, I've managed to get myself in swim 2. And this is on the kind of one of the main stretches of the lake. Along this side, this is where a lot of the fish come out. Swim 1 to my right, he's got mainly just island fishing, but again, is very good for catching. Swim 2 is equally good. There's like kind of a row of birches in front where there's some pretty well-known spots there. I'm signing up myself for a 48. We'll see how the session goes. I might extend to a 72. Fingers crossed I can get one on the bank.
This side of the lake is where the majority of the fish get caught, with swims 1 and 2 dominating the majority of the water, with some very well-known fishing spots across the main island areas.
Alright, I'm just going over for a quick wander into 3. See if we can see any action at all. See any movement out on the lake. Always seems to be fish on that corner. I don't know if you can see. It's the kind of this corner over here. Tends to be some fish normally. So they are on the brink of spawning, but I've not seen any signs of it. So I don't know. We probably won't spawn. At least I hope not. Otherwise we're all leaving. Yeah, no signs of fish.
As the darkness of the first evening set in, I was unfortunately met by my worst fear.
So I just lost one. Yeah, that hurts. Big time. So much time and effort. Oh. It pulled. The line went tight. I felt it shake its head, but then as I pulled back, because it was darting towards the aerator, the hook pulled. So yeah, it's gutting. Grand total of £16 and 2 ounces. I'll take that.
We're making moves. You can't believe what you want, but just listen to me. I'm not gonna let you go.
That was a mad 10 minutes, that was. Getting hold of this fish. It was just a single bleeper, but because it's so close to the aerator, I had to be straight up and out. Unbelievable. Look at that. Shoulders on it. This has got potential to be a big one at some point. It's not the biggest fish in the world, but fish is a fish. Exciting times. I'm gassed. Save the blank. I was worrying I was going to leave. Feeling very sorry for myself. There's definitely a lot more alert to my right hand rod today. It only beeped once and I was away. Yeah, we're off the mark. So yeah, we still got the night to go. Maybe we'll have another. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, looks like the guys opposite are into a fish as well. You'll see them through the fog. It's a very foggy night.
The following morning, I was filled with a sense of achievement. It wasn't the biggest fish in the lake, but after the time and effort that I put in, it was welcome nonetheless.
Yeah, I'll definitely be back down here. Hopefully next time I'll have a beam on the moment, but it's been a good trip. It's been successful in the end as well. Met this morning by Kevin the Kingfisher, kind of paying me a visit, which was a nice little experience as well. So overall, tough lake. I'll definitely be back down here giving it another go. But yeah, I need a break after a while. This has been tough. Not the biggest fish on the bank, but fish is a fish and it'll save the blank. We're about to catch it again. So